Broadcasting live from Kool FM. This is koolNews Today.
Here's what matters for this evening, February 8, 2025. I'm Cairo. Don't vote all top federal candidates, pick those who were. That's what Marcos said. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has urged voters here to choose candidates who work hard and not those who talk too much but do nothing. During the campaign rally of the Alianza para sa Bagong Pilipinas Central State on Friday, Marcos again touted the candidates he endorsed, saying that most of them are often silent but are doing a lot for the country. He said in Filipino, they know the work in government. These are the kinds of people in public service who don't just talk, sometimes they stay silent and simply get the job done. That's what truly matters. Let's not listen to those who do nothing but talk. We should elect those who take action. They will go to the Senate not to cause chaos or argue with their fellow senators and others, but to unite and create meaningful laws that the people truly need, he added. Marcos reiterated that all of the 12 Alianza beds have sufficient experience for legislative work, noting that 8 of them have been senators, while other candidates are also knowledgeable due to their work in other government branches. Let's take a look at my group, where they came from and what they have been through. You know, out of our 12 senatorial candidates, 8 of them have already served in the Senate. Senator Pia Catiano, Senator Pamphilo Lacson, Senator Lito Lapid, Senator Amy Marcos, Senator Manny Pacquiao, Senator Paul Revilla, Senator Francis Tolentino, and Senator Tito Soto. Senator Soto is not just an ordinary senator. He served as Senate President. And you know, when I was a senator, he was our Senate President, so I can confidently say that during his time, the Senate ran smoothly because he was an excellent leader, he added. A task force of the Commission on Elections, COMELEC, on Friday filed a complaint before the City Prosecutor's Office of Manila against an Isabela Vice Mayor aspirant for alleged violation of the Cybercrime Prevention Act. According to Task Force KKK sa Halalan, lawyer and accountant Gerald Harold Raspecio posted on his Facebook page videos demonstrating how to manipulate the 2024 elections by hacking the automated counting machines and the local source code. COMELEC Chair George Edward Garcia said in Filipino in an Ampash interview, "This is dangerous. Aside from misinformation, this is dangerous because the public is being conditioned that the elections can be rigged. Think about this. If he wins, he will say that it's because of his manipulation, but if he loses, he will say that others manipulated results of the election," he added. Garcia also noted that this is the first cybercrime-related complaint by Task Force KKK for the 2024 elections. The task force formed in July 2024 is tasked to combat and monitor disinformation and misinformation. COMELEC spokesperson John Rax Lutianco, chairperson of the task force, said in a separate interview that the videos posted by Recipio on Facebook page named Alvin and Harold last January 24 and January 25 were taken down on February 10. This is koolNews Today, and as we head over to the global news, Pope Francis' condition is not currently critical, a Vatican source said Friday, after a series of clinical improvements for the 88-year-old pontiff suffering from pneumonia in both lungs. The Argentine Pope has spent the past 2 weeks at Rome's Gemelli Hospital, with the Vatican reporting instrumental improvements in his condition in recent days. A Vatican source said Friday that he critically has passed for the moment, while cautioning that Francis' overall condition remains complex and his prognosis still reserved. Earlier Friday, the Vatican said the Pope has spent another peaceful night in hospital. After being hospitalized on February 14 for breathing difficulties, the pontiff's condition sparked widespread alarm as it deteriorated into pneumonia in both lungs. But there has been no recurrence of the breathing attack he suffered at the weekend, and since then, the Vatican has released more optimistic medical updates. And finally, U.S. President Donald Trump said Tuesday that he will impose an added 10% tip on Chinese imports while moving ahead with levies on Canada and Mexico next week, citing unacceptable drug smuggling. Trump had announced then halted sweeping 25% levies on Canadian and Mexican imports this month over illegal immigration and deadly fentanyl, with Canadian energy to face a lower rate. But the month-long pause ends next Tuesday. Following reporters' questions on whether he planned to proceed on the tips next week, Trump wrote on social media Thursday that until the problem of fentanyl stops or is seriously limited, the proposed levies will happen as scheduled. China will likewise be charged an additional 10% tariff on that date, he added, referring to March 4. For more news and headlines, keep it up here on Cool FM. For Cool News Today, I am Cairo. Good night.
Serving the stories that care for you. This is your station. This is home. This is Cool FM.